Break down is a phrasal verb with 7 different meanings, and we'll look at all of those in this lesson. Hey there, Derek here. This is another video in our phrasal verbs series, and this time we're looking at break down. So break is the verb, down is the particle, and what you'll see as well is that they can be joined together as well to make breakdown, which is then used as a noun, and we'll see examples of all that in the presentation. So let's pop on over to the computer. There's a presentation on 7 different meanings of the phrasal verb breakdown. The phrasal verb breakdown is very versatile, and we look at 7 different meanings here. So here's how we conjugate breakdown. Infinitive, to break down. Present participle, breaking down. Past tense, broke down. Past participle, broken down. The first example of breakdown is to collapse, often very emotionally, into a flood of tears. We also have a noun form for this, a breakdown. And here the verb is not separable. But when he heard the bad news, he broke down and cried. That's with the verb. And in the noun form, Sally had a nervous breakdown at work last year. Another use of breakdown is when something malfunctions and stops working properly. And again, we have breakdown as the noun form. Here, the verb is not separable. We need to buy a new coffee machine. The old one has broken down. It's not working anymore. Well, here's an example with both the verb and the noun together. We broke down on the motorway, and a breakdown service towed us to the garage. If negotiations come to an end, usually a premature end, we also use breakdown for that situation as well. And here the verb is not separable. The peace talks broke down after only 5 minutes. The talks have resumed, and everyone hopes they will not break down again quite so quickly. We also use breakdown when we physically destroy something. Here the verb is separable. Come out now, or I'll break the door down. You really think you can break this door down? Yeah, right. Breakdown is also when we explain something in smaller steps. And we also have a noun form for this, again breakdown. And here the verb is separable. There are some examples of both. I don't think I understand your proposal. Can you break it down for me, please? Sure, I'll be happy to give you a breakdown of the details. And breakdown is also when we divide something into its individual parts or components. And here the verb is separable. For example, if you break down methane, it's only carbon and hydrogen. Or with modern electronics, it's often impossible to break them down into their component parts. Everything is just black boxes. And the last meaning of breakdown we're looking at here is when you counter resistance in someone. And here the verb is separable. The police will break you down, and you will eventually tell them what they want to know. Or perhaps a better example is a bit more pleasant. If you keep talking about how delicious pizza is, I'll eventually break down and order one. So that was the presentation on the phrasal verb breakdown. Were you aware of all the different meanings, or were some of the meanings new to you? Please let me know in the comments. And obviously, usual thing, subscribe, like, share, comment, yada yada. You know the drill. So we'll see you next week. Bye for now.